It's time once again for XCOM Enemy Within Long War Classic Iron Man. My name is Anthiar, and today the aliens are terrorizing Cordoba. We've got to go and put a stop to this, otherwise the country's going to really panic and they'll want to leave the project, and we don't get some money, and the aliens have more research, and it's just all around bad stuff. So we got to get in there, deal with all the chrysalids and other nasty junk that's going to be trying to kill the civilians, and hopefully we can bring those suckers back home alive. The civilians, not the aliens. Alright, well, let's see the team we're taking to Argentina to try to save Cordoba from the alien terror attack. Especially early on, my philosophy for terror missions is explosives, 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 and scorched earth. So we've got a rocketeer that's going to be bringing with her 2 standard rockets and a shredder. We've got our engineer that's got 2 AP and 2 HE grenades. 1 flashbang that can be a lifesaver depending on activation. We got that on the assault. Another AP on our second assault, and their run and gun could be really useful for getting to a good firing position to kill that last alien that's just about to kill a civilian or something like that. Both the infantry and the gunner are running with scopes and expanded magazines to give them more firepower before they need to reload, and to get them more likely just to hit in general. So I kind of would like to take a scout, but just the team isn't, my barracks really isn't in a position to let me do that comfortably. So we're just gonna have to kind of hope here.
Touching down. We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing. We've gotten reports of alien activity taking place in a densely populated urban center. We should move to secure the area and minimize further civilian casualties.
This is probably the worst terror map possible, actually. Your sight lines are cluttered, the train cars make it really hard to bring firepower to bear in any meaningful manner. Well, I guess at least I have 2 assaults, so when we're close into things I might be able to make it work, but I'm really nervous. And your drop zone, you tend to get contact right away, and there's just not a lot of places to take cover, so here's hoping.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Alright, so it used to be that my natural instinct was to kind of try to take this car. And that was because usually I'd have a sniper and I'm like, oh, I have to put the sniper up on this car here, and they've got some cover, and they should have pretty good sight lines across the way. That never really worked out the way I wanted to, and that gives you a lot of line of sight possibilities. And so I think we're going to start trying to move to the left. Now it's not that much better because you still have this gap through the train car, then you've got another short car over here. But this short car over here there is more stuff kind of blocking, like you won't be able to activate back here because of the car that's in between. So we're going to start moving left and pray that that we're not put into a situation. I kind of wish the rocketeer would have been put on the left side here. If I would have known I was coming to this map, I would have done that. But we're just going to kind of move back and see if we can avoid triggering everything all at once.
I'm on it, Commander.
It'll also be nice if the civilians are a little less suicidal than normal. Civilians get a move when aliens are kind of close to them, but for some reason they seem to like to move to the aliens, and that usually results in dead civilians. So if I can rescue 7 on this map, I usually consider it a success.
Overwatch,
floaters, chrysalids. People dying in the back over on the right. So sorry. Not a lot I can do about that at the moment.
Moving.
Still no activation. That's kind of good for us. Let's see, can anybody else get into range from the... Not really, alright, so... We'll rescue a civilian.
You're clear. Go.
Moving out. Let's go.
I'm expecting to get some kind of contact here this next round, so we're going to study the rocket so that she can put one, hopefully, in pinpoint accuracy.
Aye, aye, Commander. Roger that. Scanning.
Chrysalids over that way, not surprising. We're already down to 4 civilians lost because I really kind of dislike the frequency of off-map killing that goes on. I understand that it's kind of gimmicky if you make it to where they just where they can't be killed until they're revealed. But since the aliens don't actually attack anything when they're off camera, and it's just kind of like a percentage chance that each civilian that's off camera dies, it's kind of, well, I guess I am playing XCOM, so I should expect things to be kind of annoying and deadly and horrific. Can't get anybody out to him, unfortunately.
On it.
Alright, so we're still okay there. Okay, good. I do have close combat specialist. What about my other one? No, she's still a specialist, so not so much.
Boy.
Okay. You're clear. Move out.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So we're probably going to go over the top here in the next round. So I'm trying to get everybody set up to where I'm hoping they can get some Overwatch, and just be in a good position to do things that I need them to do next round.
Roger that. Scanning.
Chrysalids. Lots of Overwatch going on. Well, 2. Thought I might have got a little bit more there, but that's okay. Ooh, and floaters, that's not good.
Missed.
That'll do, though. Thank you. It's my infantry pulling off that shot. So the chrysalids came in a direction that does make it a little bit awkward to get a rocket to them. So we're just going to use the shredder rocket for a couple reasons. One, make sure that we kill, that we get the rocket on them. That wider blast area makes it. I wonder if I could. It doesn't look like it. Oh well. The wider blast means I'm not going to miss them, and then they'll take more damage from other attacks, which should help me out quite a bit. Don't like the fact that that's 80%. Where's my engineer? Is that you there? Yeah. Like I said, scorched earth.
Frag out.
Now, on the bright side, red fog does mean that these guys are going to have a harder time moving, so they're not going to get to me quite as easily. If I keep this floater out, that would be kind of exceptional. I am running out of options, though. I could suppress him. Could also flashbang the chrysalids to prevent them from getting in. You know, they shouldn't be able to really move at all at that point. Or we just make sure of it. Can I get up to the back guy? I don't know exactly where that's landing, to be honest. There we go.
Incoming!
There! Now I don't have to worry about the chrysalids at all. Take another shot. Oh, nice.
Bye-bye.
We have 2 floaters back here that we have to worry about, and so we're going to overwatch. And we'll overwatch again, even though shotgun's probably not going to do the trick. Great shot on the overwatch. We got 1 full strength floater still sitting out there. And he seems to be running away, or I'm not quite sure what that was, but okay. Maybe he went around and then backed up, and more civilians dying off screen. Thank you.
Copy that.
Copy that.
So I get 100% on flush, or 80. Oh, he must not be flying on top of the car there. Gives me a really good chance to take him out. Am I gonna be able to see him there? Let's find out. No. Was there a civilian over here? Did he run off somewhere? Oh dear. I don't think he died. I don't see a corpse. Maybe one of these. So see now, if it is one of these, I'm not sure actually. He could have gone somewhere else, I suppose. But if it's one of these, he's running away from the rescuers and to the aliens. Civilian AI really needs some love. Not that it's a thing, but 81, can you get the kill? Thank you. Alright, so we're going to reload our infantry. Ooh, I should have paid attention to pathing. Okay, we're fine. So I think there's probably like 2 pods or so still running around somewhere. Could be 3. But we're just going to pop up and take an overwatch. And we're going to try to get back here, hopefully, and be able to save some of these folks. Seems somewhat unlikely at this point. Okay, well, that was actually a pretty good batch of LOS. And there's a dead person over here, apparently. That's great. Yeah, all the civilians are just starting all the way in the back. I mean, your chances of successfully rescuing anybody in that situation is, like, well, nil, really. Oh, more floaters? Come on, we don't want more floaters. Floaters are bad. We hate floaters. Which means I have to fall back, take cover. There's still a ways out there. I might. The question is, am I going to have to run Overwatch through there? I don't think so. but it's possible. They're all back here. I don't know if I can get flanked from there. On the bright side, I should not reveal anything new. I could. It's a very low possibility, but it is a possibility. So, but I'm gonna try it. And safe. Get that civilian out of there. At least that's the third person we've saved. Get our infantry to a full cover firing position. Gonna slip our rocketeer to this one where we might have a little bit better firing angles, and we're gonna steady. Not a lot of options for the gunner here.
Back online.
So we're going to take the chance to reload. And we'll get another assault up here ready to go. Yep, and all the civilians die. The aliens will ignore you, like, hey, I'm gonna kill you. Well, that's okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill a civilian first, but then you can get a great shot at me, so don't worry about it. Another really annoying thing, especially since the civilians are freaking suicidal and run right to the aliens. I should be able to see him from there.
Heading to that location.
Actually, I can see a couple people. Oh gosh, rolling really poor damage.
Moving out.
Alright, so I got better than 50% chances on those guys.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, I can't, but he's the very edge of the explosive radius, and that means he'll probably take very little damage. 42 may be a little bit more likely. We'll take this for the 2 rescues.
On the move.
Really? Huh. That guy's a little bit too far away, I guess.
Thanks yourself.
Fortunately, I won't be steadied next round. Alright, so that should prevent any flanking going on. Dead civilians. 29, not too confident there. Oh, look at that. 3 damage, take it. I think he's probably going after more civilians though. Yep. Whoa. Well, that's entertaining. Again, floaters, line of sight, not an issue. If they can pretty much move wherever they want. See, no one has visibility on that guy, and he's still able to hit me. And I've never, well, okay, it's really hard to check aliens' line of sight, but I've never had a situation where the alien hasn't been able to shoot back at me. So that's really, really frustrating.
That's affirmative.
There he is. Right up there. 100%, 56. Yeah, we'll take the 100%. probably gonna get shot next round. I mean, let's be honest here. Okay, we're up to full cover. Some Overwatch. What I wouldn't give for floaters to not be flying. Not sure what the percentage is going to be here, but 89, that's enough. Gets us down to 1 active.
That's affirmative.
Now we're just going to take some cover and get some Overwatches out there to try to maybe keep that that floater a little honest and not charging up after. See, I would just move my gunner here to provide Overwatch, but he'll just shoot my gunner. Although you would think he'd go after this guy first, but in fact, I am going to kind of bet on that a little bit. Him taking a shot at the assault since the assault's closer. So we'll get that Overwatch. Move the Rocketeer up.
Incoming fire.
I don't know how he can see me. That is straight not possible, actually. When you look at this, he's offset to the right. He's trying to look through at least 2 walls. Even that step out shouldn't really. And I cannot see him back. That does not make me happy. Yeah, so I'm only going to get 6 people if this is the last guy. And it is not. So there's 1 civilian left somewhere. Civilian? Hello? I have no idea where this last civilian is, actually. Wow, that was brutal. I hate this map so much. So very, very much. I guess they're going to be back here. Maybe over here. I mean, they're not. I mean, I still see them. I see something. I got the battle music. Yeah, I gotta love it. Bad guys! Not really, but we're gonna let you think there are.
Location confirmed. Hauling ass.
Game, why do you hate me? Anything? Anything? No? I don't know what I'm supposed to be afraid of right now. I'd like to know what I'm supposed to be afraid of. How can I be afraid of it if I don't know? No, seriously. What's out there? You're telling me that there's bad guys in sight. Now that we're this low on moves, I actually kind of don't want to take any chances here. So we're just going to Overwatch. Whoa, there's another floater. What?
Damn it!
Apparently I miscounted. That's not good. Oh. Oh. Thank you.
Chalk up another.
Yeah. Well, 6 out of 18 on this map is probably acceptable. I wouldn't call it good, but I'd call it acceptable. God, this map sucks. Nobody died. People got hurt, but nobody died. I think I lucked out. Only 1 pot of chrysalids. That could have been pretty nasty. With more of them. We have access to the officer training school, which I also really, really want. I need money, a lot of money. That's because we got 4 promotions. Somebody's a corporal. That would be my rocket troop. I guess that shouldn't be, or gunner, excuse me. Get confused. Not too bad. 18 days. That kind of sucks, but we can get him covering fire. I need to get my infantry with sapper, the engineer. I need to get covering fire or opportunist on my infantry really badly. All right. So I can go tanky, but I need a special operative for the coming exalt stuff. So get at least a couple people with gunslinger, hopefully. Heat ammo lets you do some pretty awesome things to mechanical enemies with flush.
We will be in touch, Commander.
And I guess on the bright side, there's no other countries for Argentina to get pissed off about. Alright, that could have been worse. It gives us a little bit of room to maneuver here. Hopefully the council mission will be in Argentina so we can knock that panic down, get some panic reduction, and then I can get a satellite up in the US to knock that back down. Alright, so we got a thin man autopsy done in 3 days. We've got...
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
Week left on the lift.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
Ah, okay. This is the start of, well, it's Portent. So if I remember right, this is the one that gets you Denord and the other psychic troops eventually. 2 scientists, 2 engineers, $75. Can't argue with that too much. Gives us 8 hours to go after it. We used a lot of our good troops, so that's going to be a problem. I'll still have access to an assault, and a gunner, engineer, medic, sniper, infantry, sky. Okay, I could probably make this work. Or I should be able to make this work. It'd be nice if I had a seventh soldier, but not so much. That's getting depressing. And it's only going to get worse. So we had 7 days left on the lift.
Why use such advanced technology against innocent civilians?
Because it makes people scared. Terror is a tactic, unfortunately. So 2 days on the autopsy. Let's see, my interceptors, 2 and 3. We're getting closer. We got a second one ready. We're getting closer to being okay here. Closer, by no means are we there yet. But next time we'll be doing Portent. Back on that kind of blown up couple buildings map. Fortunately, it's it shouldn't be too terrible if we get our positions. Probably the biggest threat is going to be the thin men and such that drop in on you. So join me next time for the beginning of the Portent storyline. Until then, take care, and I hope to see you again soon.